Hi, beautiful soul. It is Karin here, your Awake Wellness Warrioress. And tonight, I want to talk about something real. And that is something that sneaks up on all of us. And honestly, it's kind of the ultimate vibe killer. And it is feeling stuck. Have you been there? I certainly have. Yep, that heavy, that frustrating, confusing, and sometimes also shame-inducing feeling like you just can't seem to move forward. Even when your heart wants to, you're just frozen, you're stuck. It's really frustrating, isn't it? Have you ever been there? Drop me in the comments if you've ever been there. You felt really stuck and you procrastinate. You just don't seem to get anywhere. You're completely overwhelmed and you just sit there, and then you start to feel worse and worse and you feel more and more stuck, and it's not a good feeling. All right. I'm not going to be talking about myself tonight. I'm going to really let you have a think about this. But what I want to say is, we've all been there. Everyone gets stuck. Everyone get overwhelmed at time. It's just how it is. You wouldn't be human if you're not. So I've been stuck many times. There's been times where I have felt like I had this vision. I had the dreams. I had the to-do list, and yet I was just kind of frozen. So frozen. Does that sound familiar to you? You got it all, you got it mapped out, but yet you're kind of just stuck. Now, I want to say to you that, feeling stuck, and this is really important, it doesn't mean that you're lazy. It doesn't mean that you're broken. No. It's actually trying to protect you. It's trying to protect you from, failure. A lot of people are scared of failure. Embarrassment. Going live on Facebook, you've got that as a to-do. Many, people are challenged to do a live, and they are just so scared to fail. And they're scared to make a fool out of themselves and to embarrass themselves, to be a disappointment for themselves or someone else. Sometimes it can be too that we even trying to protect ourselves from our own power. That's an interesting one, eh? Sometimes we can actually be scared of thriving, to be successful, because that means a massive change. People might not have been seeing you really successful before, so that means a lot of change to you. So that might be a little bit scary. It's basically that you leave the familiar, and the brain loves the familiar, even if it freaking sucks. That's the thing. Even if it sucks, it still loves the familiar. So tell me, I would like you to tell me or reflect on. I'd love for you to share in the comments if you are not feeling embarrassed to do so. I'd love for you to take action. Tell me where in life you feel stuck right now. Is it your business, anything in life? Is it a relationship? What is it? Where are you feeling stuck? Where is it you're not moving forward? Maybe it's just getting off the freaking couch and moving and stretching your beautiful body. Pop it in the comments, because I'd like to share it, because I'd like for us to normalize it. We're going to normalize feeling stuck. What area are you feeling stuck at? lately there's been times where I felt really stuck because I've got so many things to do, and if I'm not really strategic about it, I start to feel stuck, and I start to not do it. Basically, I tell myself that I feel stuck. So let's break it down, because I'd like for us to actually get unstuck. We can get stuck, but we're going to get unstuck now. For me, the first tip I'm going to give you is to say that tiny action beats big intention. So, if you think, what do they say? If Rome wasn't built in one day. It's true, hey? One little step is, and when I say step, I'd like for you to take an aligned step. It's got to be an aligned step. So if that is, put your shoes on, open that laptop and do what you set out to do, drink some water. Press play on that video, YouTube video, you're going to do that workout. Because, do you know what? This is a funny thing. People say, oh, I'm not motivated. I've got to, motivation got to jump on top of me and all of a sudden just spark everything and ignite me. Well, do you know what? It doesn't work like that, because it's actually the doing or the starting that creates motivation, isn't it? Have you ever noticed that? You start doing something and all of a sudden you go, whoa, that was really good. So it's all in the doing, guys. That's the first tip to getting unstuck. Tiny action, tiny little steps, baby steps. Just do it is my favorite saying. Just do it. Even if you don't feel like it, you just commit to doing it, eh? Can you do that? Can you promise me you can do that? One tiny little action. The second one is naming it and don't shame it. So try to say out loud, I feel stuck right now. I feel stuck right now. You'd be amazed how much that actually loosens the grip, because it's just a feeling. It's not a lifelong sentence. It's actually just a feeling. You're just feeling stuck. That's all it is. It's just a feeling. Tip number 3 is, you've got to move your body. You've got to shift your energy. Seriously, go up and do a silly dance. I love doing that. I used to do these Instagram. Did you watch me? Did you follow me then? I used to do these, I love singing. So I pick out a really good song and then I'm kind of miming to it. Some people actually thought I was singing to it. That really shifted my energy so much. Dancing, stretching, movement to me has always been a lifesaver. It gets me out of my head and into the body, and it's so good. And do you know what? You don't have to be perfect to do it. You don't have to be slim. You don't have to be anything. You just need to do it. Anything you can do. If you can't stand on your feet, like when I couldn't stand, I'd move my arms. When my foot was broken, I still moved. I was sitting down, guys. If you didn't know this, when I injured my foot last time, that was early September last year, and I actually broke 2 bones in the foot and I redid my ligaments in my foot. Do you know, I was so committed and I was so in the habit of being there for my people and teaching. Do you know what I did? I was doing seated Pilates on a chair. How's that? How is that for commitment and just doing it? And do you know what? It helped me with my energy, helped me stay positive. And people loved it. And then when I could stand up, I was standing on one leg and I was holding onto a chair and I was doing things. It's amazing what you can do. That's the third tip. So move your body, shift your energy. The fourth one is that I'd like you to, I like journaling prompts. So what's one little thing you can do in the 5 minutes after I stop this live? that your future self will thank you for? Can I get you to do that after the live? Maybe it is going live on Facebook, who knows? Maybe it is doing a silly dance. 5 minutes after we stop here, I'm going to challenge you to do something that your future self will thank you for. Go and do that. 5 minutes after. All right, so I also want to ask you this. What's one thing you could do tonight after this to feel just 1% more unstuck? 1% more unstuck. What could you do? Put that in the chats now. One thing you could do to feel a little bit less unstuck. 1% more unstuck. I think I got that wrong. Put it in the chats and let's get some warriors momentum going, some warrioress momentum going. That's what we're here for, okay? All right, let's do it. I want to see you add it in the comment. I can't actually check now, but I'll be checking this after. I'll be checking up on you. All right, sitting on the sidelines, never going to take you anywhere. Do you know what? I prepared this live 5 minutes before I'm going live, okay? And I just go, Karin, just do it. You can do it, all right? So we get our head in the way far too much. It's really not that hard. We all have something to share. So if you're sitting there thinking, Karin, I've been stuck for so long and I need some serious support. I'm freaking so stuck. I've lost my motivation. I've given to everyone else. And here I am now in life and I want to do all these things. I don't know what to choose. I've got no clarity. My mind is all over the place. Then I've got something incredible for you, okay? I've got something for you. Because I'm actually giving away 12 weeks of my signature transformational self-empowerment coaching, completely free. It's valued at $19.97. It's worth way more than that. And it is a program for you guys who's ready to awaken their inner warrior or warrioresses. And, you get to finally move forward with clarity, with strength, and with self-love. You can actually enter the draw. If you look at the description of this video, and I will be posting it below too, you'll have the link where you can add to enter the draw right now. So you guys, if it's not for you, or girls, if it's a guy, maybe you want to mention this to your better half or your wife or your lover or whatever, and see if they need a little bit of help. And also, because I really love gifting, you can also download my free ebook. It's also in there. It's called Manifest Wellness, the Warrioress Way. And it's full of aligned tips, practices, and inspiration to help you regain and reclaim your energy and create a life that you love. So grab it from the comments as well, and I'll send it straight to you. So, beautiful soul. Now, remember, stuck is not a signal. It's actually a response. And you don't need to wait for that perfect, situation or the perfect conditions, because you are worthy. You're worthy of momentum. You're worthy of peace. You're worthy of joy right now. So let this be your sign. Let this be your sign to take one brave step tonight. Because I see you and I celebrate you and I believe in you and I'm cheering you on as you rise. So you got to stay strong in your body. You got to stay fierce in spirit and worthy in soul. And, you know, I want to say I'm so proud of you and I believe in you. You know, we all have been there. Okay, we all get there at times. And sometimes it's nice to be reminded. Sometimes it's nice to have someone there to help you along the way. So thanks for being here with me tonight. I'll pop the things in the comments and I'd love to hear from you. And have a beautiful night, and I will see you in another live soon again. Lots of love to you all. Bye.